Hey everybody, just stretching out here. Welcome back to Epic Mickey Paint Pat versions. Cutting Up 1001 with special guest.
MJ4106.
Yep. He's back again. And we got the scrapbook now. We had some weird things happening. But let's thin out this building. Climb up top of here. Wow, there was some extra content I forgot about. Thin out the clock. Thin out the clock, and we open up. I usually get that extra content on my first run through this. Huh, glad I remembered. I'm glad that I saw that. Alright, so what we gotta do, alright, let's go to the first person, paint in, or not. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, this extra content's annoying.
Oh boy.
Okay, actually what we want to do first, come down here, paint in the goddamn bridge. Climb back up here. Oh, come on! Stupid camera! I swear, it never gave me so much trouble until you started mentioning people had problems with the camera.
Whoops.
Okay, there we go.
Have to do that again.
Alright. There we go. We got that extra content. Yay, finally. Because I know people were probably pointing out in the comments, it's like, oh, you forgot that. Well, I got it now, so shut up. And we solved another Jim's riddle. Now, before we leave Mean Street, let's talk to Horace. Alright. Alright, so he's got a quest for us to go over by the tiki shop. And we also got something in the Lonesome Manor. We have to find a hatchet. Alright, let's talk to him again. We found the missing pirate. So we get a power spark for that. We're at 26 power sparks. And we also get some mean tickets for that. Alright, so now let's head out. Let's go back to Ventureland.
Ventureland, we go.
I almost went into Oztown for a minute.
Oh god. I was debating if I wanted to make a pun on this, but I decided against it.
Pun on what?
On Ventureland.
I prefer if you didn't.
Yeah, it sounded good before I said it.
Just like all my first dates. Wait, what? Like it sounded good before I said it?
Oh, right.
Alright. So let's follow these footprints. And talk to you. Alright, pay the 50 e-tickets. Alright, now let's go into this building next to her. And this is a shop. Alright, so we're going to buy this pin, this extra content, and this health upgrade. So now we have 8 hearts. Now we could technically have more had I turned in the film reels, but like I said in the past, if I ever get around to doing the Thinner Path version and all that, like I will show as a bonus video what you get for all the film reels, and we get to watch Sketch Upgrade for here. Alright. Alright. Alright, so now, before we leave, let's turn in the scrapbook to Daisy. So we get e-tickets for it. Now we gotta help Donald, which he'll be in the next area. Alright, we solved the riddle. Now before we leave, let's get the clue for the next riddle. So we get some e-tickets for that. Alright, the final riddle. And I know exactly where the answer to this riddle is. But that's in the next area. Alright. So, yeah, this is the... This is the second to last time we'll see Ventureland.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Especially since you're doing the Painter Path version of all this.
Oh God.
What?
I'm just thinking shit. No.
Alright, so before we officially leave and go to the next area, let's talk to Horace again.
Oh, horse. The first time they said horse, I was like,
Well,
who is horse?
well, the pun with it is Horace Horse Collar.
Ah. Okay, so that's go time. Horse. Alright.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Alright, so we got back to Tiki. And we get another power spark. We're at 27 power sparks. We have almost enough to get to the special secret area that you can only get if you have 30 power sparks. So now, let's go to the next area.
Great. Here we go to Lonesome Ghosts.
Yeah, which leads us to Bog Easy.
Yep. This is gonna be a little... This is gonna be difficult.
Not really if you know what you're doing. Alright, let's write on this book.
Just look out.
Get on the chandelier here. Get on that book. No, damn it. Okay, let's wait. Now get on the book. Get on this chandelier. Get up here. Wait for these drawers. Jump over that drawer. Get back on that drawer. And jump over here and we get the film reel. Lonesome Ghost Part 1.
Yep.
Let's go back a bit so I can show you guys an alternative route. Yeah, careful of this window over here, because it's been known to dick people over. Alright, watch out for that door, and go into the projector. Alright, so now we're in Bog Easy. Yes. We get greeted by Gilbert, one of the ghosts. Now, I will warn you guys right now, if you're doing the painter path, the quest that he's about to ask you to do, you must fail. Yes, the quest is you have to help him scare someone.
Mickey Mouse. Why would I do that?
But let's thin that out. Come into the sunken steamer. And we get the Badge of Courage. Alright, so now let's make our way back. And we have to run into Gilbert again. He's gonna want us to trade the Badge of Courage for 200 e-tickets. You have to say no to this if you're doing the paint path version. So no. Alright, remember that side quest that we have to start? Well, here's the first plant. Apparently some of these are painted in already. Because we only got... We have 9 left. We're not there yet.
I know.
Alright, so paint in some more. We got 4 left. Do some jumping here. Alright, some jumping over here. And let's go talk to this goat. But first, let's paint in this plant. Alright, so we have to find a book for this guy.
let's go to the streets of Bog Easy instead.
Alright, so let's talk to you. Alright. Let's paint another lantern. Paint in this lantern. Come over here, paint this lantern in. Alright, talk to this ghost. Gilbert again. Alright, let's come over here and paint in this plant. Paint in these two plants. And we did it. You got the quest done. Come over here, get this extra content, which is the Lonesome Manor Passage. Paint in that bridge. Let's talk to you.
Right.
Yeah, so Lewis, we give him the Badge of Courage. Well, we have to talk to him twice. Yeah, so by doing this, we complete that quest, and we failed the help Guilford scare someone. And this is on purpose because we're doing the paint pack version. So now, let's go inside the shack and talk to this radio.
So now you're talking to radios. Alright.
So now we got the answer to the riddle. So let's do some platforming back.
Right, platforming.
Yep.
I love me some platforming.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go back to Lonesome Ghosts again.
Alright, let's paint this lantern. Paint that lantern. Paint this lantern. Paint this lantern. Grab this power spark. And I think that does it for the lanterns. So let's talk to you. So now we can open the gate. And we get a gold pin for this, for doing those two quests. Yep. So now, let's thin this out a little bit and climb. Thin this out, climb up here. Paint that in. Paint this in again. Okay, Mickey. Alright. Climb up to these rooftops. Jump over to this roof. And we get another power spark. Let's go in this building. And we get the lost book. Now, we can either take it to Madame Leona ourselves, or we can give it to the ghost to give to her for us. If you're doing the paint pad version, you want to give it to the ghost. You're awful quiet, MJ.
I know. I'm listening.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to say, but I guess I'm feeling tired.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
It's very spooky here, though.
Alright, so last thing we're going to do before we head into the projector is talk to Donald. You sound a little disappointed.
That was supposed to be Donald talking for me. Terrible.
He does it for us anyway.
Oh. That works.
Yeah. I love how that's the sound effects for him talking in this game.
He has a very, very weird voice.
Yeah.
Yes, it works.
Alright. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually just going to go in the projector and call it an episode because we had a very long one last time. So, to make up for that, I'm going to make a short one here. So, ending this part, this has been Code 9001.
The MJ4106 is special guest.
And we'll see you guys next time for when we tackle this projector screen and go to the Lonesome Manor.
Lonely enough as it is.
Yes, we'll see you guys then.